Before I start, in the description, there's a timestamp to see when I took the trade and when I sold, so you can skip forward so you don't have to watch the whole entire video. Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back. I'm Mihail, and today I'm doing a little day trading. At this moment, I have a goal to reach. I want to make my 25k account into a 100k account and see if I'm able to do it. Besides that, I woke up in the morning, I went on Twitter, I saw some good news with Twitter and Elon Musk. So we had Elon Musk, I bought 9.2% stake into Twitter. That looks really good because I'm in the mood to trade momentum right now. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to trade into momentum. I'm trading Tesla and Twitter and see how it goes. Because at the moment, well, I'm redoing the beginning of this video because I didn't know I had my reaction videos folder open, so it kind of ruined the beginning of my video, so I'm redoing it. Why I seen from the chart, it was a gap and go for Tesla and Twitter, and usually when it's a gap and go, it keeps going. There's a percentage though. I mean, it's not 100% or guaranteed. Supposedly it's a 60 to 80% for a gap and go to keep going. And I'm about to start, but letting you guys know this is not a learning channel. It's more for showing transparency, what I do, my losses, my win, just to show you guys that everyone's not professional in day trading. And if you're trying, open a business or own one, or you have a business open but you need some extra money coming in, day trading might be the way, but it takes a lot of practice and training before starting, so don't just jump in. Tesla is looking pretty good. It gapped up. I don't know if you can see in the chart right here. You won't see it, but on TradeNet, that's the chart I have on my other side of the computer, is a gap up, and usually a gap up has a high percentage to keep on going. So I want to start. I'm gonna add a long position. 50 shares at 1,100. And I'm gonna take a long position. Wait, did it take? Yeah, I put 1,100 and some reason it bought at 1,096. I wonder why. And I have a limit on. It's fine. And my stop loss will be, I'll put a mental stop loss, 1,090. You know what? I'm gonna put a stop loss at 1,087. Okay. Let's check out Twitter. See how Twitter's doing. And then Twitter, nice. It's a gap up. Wow. If I want to trade Twitter, I might just wait. Yeah, I'm just going to wait a little bit. I'm not too sure about Twitter. And then my when I'm going to get out, if it reaches my target, I'm thinking about 1,110. You know what? If anything, I'll just watch it because I'm just going to do 2 stocks today. So if I'm doing like 4 or 5, then maybe I'll just put, if I was doing like 3 or 4 stocks in one time, then maybe, I'll put a sell order at 1,110 just in case, But I'm just doing 2 stocks. I'll be able to keep a good eye on it. All right, let's go back to Twitter. Twitter is looking pretty nice right now. I'm gonna buy, let's see, 150 shares at 48.50 and see if I can get in. And I'm just gonna do a scalp on Twitter. Maybe get out at, $49 about. Can't believe Tesla bought Twitter. I mean, not totally bought Twitter, but Smart move. Because Twitter have a lot of people who invest on there. Or maybe because all I do is look at investment and stocks on Twitter, and that's what like always shows me. So I don't know, but it's the reason why Elon bought it. And people always think he's rational. He's not rational. Wow, it's breaking out. Nice. He's the type of person who might say some crazy things, but he's not rational. It's just his personality. I don't know if I should get out from Tesla. That's the only part I don't like about Lightspeed. The charts are a little iffy. You know, at least trading is a little better, cleaner. It's 1,114. I might try to get out around there, just in case. Yeah, that might be a better exit plan. 1,114. That's when I'll try to get out of Tesla. Because in my head right now, I'm like thinking, should I just get out now? I'm up $430. I mean, you could lose that in 10 seconds. It starts to go down. So it's like, do you use the chart to see where you should get out and just trust the process? It might happen or not. You know, looking at the charts is only percentages. I know supposedly a gap and go, it's it could be 60 to 80% chance it's going, gap and go and keep going. So it's all a percentage game. If you just trade to trade and you're just buying, then you're gambling. I'm not saying that's bad. I mean, you could win, but you could lose money too. Most likely you could lose more than you win. Anyway, I'm gonna put a sell order at 1,000 because it might happen quickly and I don't want to miss it if I go back on the Twitter. 1,100. What did I say it was? I'm pretty sure it was. Let me zoom in just to make sure. Okay, 1,114. 1,114. Let's take a look at Twitter. See. I might just sell in, just take my $36, but let me take a look and see what should I do. Just to make sure I take the best, the best strategy at the moment. I might just get out at 49.30. No, Tesla, don't do this to me. I believe in you. I believe in the chart that I'm looking at. I just feel like the more people wake up, see the news about Twitter and Elon, I feel like more traders are going to hop in during the day. You know what? You know what I forgot to do? I supposed to do? Look at the SPY. And I totally forgot. That's not good. Alright, so with the SPY, the S&P 500 looks like it wants to move higher. Let me look at the 5-minute. Yeah, I mean the SPY is moving up. So I would assume it gets me a little bit more confident that Tesla and Twitter is going to move up a little higher. Because if the S&P 500 is moving higher, and then you have the hype around Twitter and Elon, it's looking good. See, now it's starting moving up because the S&P 500 is moving up too. And you gotta know that it doesn't always move the S&P 500. I mean, Tesla's looking very, very nice. Okay, I'm gonna put a sell order for Twitter, 150 shares. Okay, and then from there, I'm going to. I almost pressed sell by accident. I'm gonna have 49.30, and it didn't. Did it go? Okay, there you go. With the whole thing, Elon buying Twitter, I think that's really good news. and long term for Elon, for SpaceX, Tesla, even Dogecoin. A lot of people hate on Dogecoin, but when that space mission happens, the Doge 1 mission, it's going to be another hype. When I look at Doge 1 mission and how I look at psychologically, you know, how people mind work, because it doesn't move with news, certain news. Some reason it moves odd news. You know, I don't know how to say it. Like, you know, the SNL, the SNL. Why would Doge move from? I remember I was in around 3 or 4 cents. It started to reach 7 cents, and it skyrocketed to 70 cents, just cause of the SNL hype. Any other hype that's similar is going to be Doge 1 mission. Okay. Any other news that's not similar to SNL, it's not, doesn't really move. It moves a little bit, it'll move a couple cents and go back down. But you know how people mind work. It's just like, you know, COVID went down in March. Year passed by. You know what happened in March, right? Everything started to sell off because people remind them of COVID. So that's why I think about Doge 1 mission. It's gonna remind people will rebuy in. And all the news I see about when people write about Doge 1 mission, not, they don't write about Doge 1 mission, they write about Dogecoin. They always say, "Oh, that's it. The coin's gone. No more. It's never going up." And when people think like that, it's good. Because when the Doge 1 mission happens, that's when the serious hype goes in. When people sees it starts to reach 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 cents, that's when people's like, damn, it's gonna happen again. It could go to 70 cents again. So I already put my position in for Dogecoin. I bought all in the low right now. Even the prices is at now, and I'm waiting for a Doge 1 mission. That's more like a swing trade that I'm waiting. I'm thinking I'm just going to sell out Twitter now and just take the 100. Oh wait, that was pretty quick. Now it's moving up. Is it gonna hit my $49.30? Come on. Is it gonna hit? Oh, my Tesla just hit. And S&P 500 is moving down a little bit. I don't know. I don't want to be too greedy and just get out of Twitter, but no, the S&P 500 is moving up again a little bit. All right, I'll just wait it out. It's not much, you know. It's about $100. Maybe I'll just get out, and it's not. Would I really complain about the 10 cents? Maybe I shouldn't. So I'm gonna put a market order just in case if it reaches 49.20 cents. I'm just going to get out. Because right now in Tesla, I made it. I mean, 861. I'll say that's a pretty good trade right now. I got Tesla. Oh wow, it's still going up. Yeah, my 14. Yeah, I think my stop loss or whatever for me to my buy order was at 1,114 for Tesla. Now it looks like it's at 1,122. It really moved. No, and the S&P 500 is moving down. No, no, no. All right, I'm just gonna sell. And I once bought 150. No, wait, I do have 150 shares of Twitter. Okay. All right, there you go. Made a total of 952. And I wasn't sure if I was gonna make money today, but I went on Twitter in the morning and I just saw the news about Elon buying Twitter, and I thought it was be a good time to trade Tesla and Twitter. I would have thought that I would have made more for Twitter, $91. because I thought the hype would be more around Twitter, but some reason the hype is more around the Tesla. So at least I took both trades. All right, everyone. Hopefully that was entertaining. Maybe it was a little boring. I don't know if I was too quiet. I mean, should have talked more. But besides that, it was a green day for me. And what I want to do is maybe in the beginning of each day trading video, I might make a calendar. So right in the beginning, I do my intro and I have the calendar to show, Monday through Friday, my wins and losses, to see by the end of the month how much profit I actually make. I don't win every day, so as long as you win more than you lose, can't complain. And that gives you time to train and perfect your strategy. Because you're losing more than you're winning, then you're in a tight leash, you can say, because the time you lose all your money, you can't practice anymore. You can't make money. So you always want to try to win more or take very small shares. You have to be careful because you could take big shares. Like, okay, so if you have a 25K account and you're on leverage, and that's what I'm on now for 100K, I have 25K in cash and I leverage I think it's about 100,000. You have to be careful, because if you're a type of person, you only have 25K to 50K in your bank account, and you do 100K, you can lose money really quick. If you're doing shares of Twitter 400, 500, 600, that's too much, because when you take the loss, you're going to feel it pretty bad. So when you're trading and you're starting off slow, you kind of want to trade anywhere from 10 shares to no more than 200. 200 is a little big. 150, you probably want to stay from 10 shares, because 10 shares is for Tesla is a lot. You don't want to buy more than 50 shares of Tesla, because that's too much. And if you take the loss, it's going to hurt, and you got the little money you have in your bank account, you have to add it back to your to your broker to make sure you stay above the 25K. But besides that, man, you have to be careful. So that's why I do small shares. If it's a Tesla, Tesla and other stocks around that price, I buy, 50, 40, 30. If they're more cheaper, like, Twitter, Neo, and they're around the 20, 30, 40 bucks, I buy 100, 150. You have to know that when you're trading and you start off, you want to build up your cushion, because you don't build up your cushion, when you take the hit, then you have to take more money out of your bank account, and that's up to you. I don't know if you feel comfortable. That 25K might be the amount that you're comfortable lose, and you're not comfortable to add more. So you have to be careful. So you want to slowly build the cushion, and at the same time you're building a cushion and you're trading, at least you're getting real practice. You're training and you're getting real practice when you do small shares. You take the loss, it's okay. The loss is small because you're doing small shares. You win, that's good. You're adding more cushion. Until the point you start adding more cushion, you get to the point that you're winning more than you're losing, then you increase your shares, because you had a good amount of practice. But if your share is too big and you start from the beginning, you get kicked out of the game real quick and you barely practice. It was like, damn, that's it, I'm out. I guess the amount of shares I had was too much. So you have to understand the amount of leverage you on to understand the amount of money you have in your bank account. Because you're the type of person who only has 25K to 50K and you're leverage 100, that's a little too much. You don't want to trade too much shares. You have to be careful with the leverage, because you can destroy your account very quickly. But you can make more money too. So you have to balance. Balance is the key. If the whole world works around balance, when you do trading, you have to make sure you find balance as well. And one more thing before I go. It's always good to train your mind. I see it all the time. I'm not the best trader. I'm pretty new. But I looked at more experienced trainer. They always say the same thing. Mental. And I remember and back in the day I used to do karate. And I learned how to, meditate and have strong mental. And you need it for trading. You don't have a strong mental, you forget. You'll give into emotion. And once you give into emotion, you can really ruin your account. You know, revenge trading, trading more than you supposed to, not getting out where you're supposed to if a stop loss is there, because sometimes you put stop loss, or you put a mental stop loss and you don't get out. You just think like, oh man, it might just keep going up, or it might come up. I just have to wait a little longer, and then your $100 loss becomes a $500 loss. So a strong mental is very important in this type of environment. Besides that, everyone, I hope you have a nice, beautiful day and a green, bright day as well. Bye.